If you're considering getting Garmin Maps Plus because you wanted to get satellite imagery on your device or maybe even USGS topographic maps on there, there's a cool trick that you can do that will let you not only get those types of maps, but all different types of custom maps, maps you create yourself, all kinds of combinations or permutations that you can imagine. All that's required is a Garmin device that supports mapping, such as the Fenix devices or the GPSMAP handhelds. I'll show you how to do it in 3 easy steps. First, we're going to create a map PDF, and then we're going to convert it to a KMZ, and then we're going to move it onto the device. It's as easy as that. For me, the best tool for the job for this is CalTopo. Not only do you not have to pay for anything, but you also don't even need to have an account. You can just go right to the mapping page and create your map. There are a lot of different layers. The default layer is based on OpenStreetMaps, and they also have Forest Service maps, which are a great option, and also things like satellite photography. And you can also see there are a bunch of different overlays if you need even more information. And this is just right on the website without signing up, without paying anything. You get access to all of this information. You might get a pop-up asking if you want to save the map. This is completely optional. You don't have to do this. All right, when you have the map you want, we're going to go over to this button right here and hit print. And we hit print, we have these options over on the side. We can make it portrait, we can make it landscape, we can change the size over here, make it the dimensions that you want, and then over on the map page, use this bounding box to cover the area that you want. Now, the smaller it is, the better for your device. The larger files can be very slow to redraw on the device, so smaller the better. And just when you're over on the print screen, make sure you select Geospatial PDF. That will give you a PDF file, a document file that has the latitudes and longitudes of the map embedded in it. And we're going to need that for the next step. If you don't have that, this won't work. Go ahead and hit print, and then it will give you a PDF file, and we can save this to the computer. Now, the next step is to convert this to a KMZ file. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. There's programs like QGIS that you can get. But the easiest way for me is just to do a Google search on GeoPDF to KMZ. And here are a bunch of online tools. We just have to drag it in here and select KMZ as the output file and then download it. It'll give us a zip. We just unzip the zip and there is our KMZ file. If you want to check the KMZ file before loading it onto the device, all you have to do is bring it into Google Earth Pro and it will overlay it onto the appropriate place on the Earth. It's a pretty cool way to visualize maps. You also notice that there's a border around this from CalTopo. That's because it is free. If you do want to pay for a subscription to CalTopo, the Pro subscription, you will be able to just export directly from this print menu to a Garmin custom map, and it will get rid of that white border. But again, this is the Pro account. It's a great tool. This is not sponsored by them, CalTopo, and if you get things like 3D maps, which is great, and a bunch of different map layers and capabilities, but that'll be for another video, but just know the option is there if you do pay for a subscription. And if you want to find other PDF maps that are georeferenced, all you have to do is search for them. The Bureau of Land Management has a bunch of them, and you can even find ones that are specific to hunting and other things if you're trying to replicate some of the functionality that you might get in Maps Plus from Garmin. Now that you have the KMZ file, you're all ready to go. All we have to do is copy this to the device, and all you have to do is plug your device into the computer. If you're on Windows, you should be able to browse it just like a drive. If you're on Mac, sometimes it has problems. You're going to want to download a third-party program, either OpenMTP or Android File Transfer. Both of them will do it, and then you'll get a window that's a familiar little file browser. We're just going to go into the Garmin folder and then find Custom Maps, and then just copy the KMZ files in there. Now that we have it, we can go onto the device, and usually the new layers are on there by default. This is an Epix Pro 51, and you can see here's the layer, this pink, and you can see where that pink ends. The other side is just the regular Topo Active maps. Now, for most devices, you can turn these on or off. You just go into the map settings page and then go to custom maps. And there are some on and off switches, and you can toggle them on or off. And generally, you're going to have as little of these on at a time because it'll make rendering the screen a little bit quicker. The more you have on, the more it takes to render. And it works the same way for handhelds like the GPSMAP series. This is a 67i, and I have the map in here, and I can turn it on and off. And just a note, if you have a Fenix 8, you are able to see these maps, but for whatever reason, they did not include a way to turn them on and off. I'm sure this will be addressed at some point. But as of the publishing time of this video, there is no way to turn off the custom maps. If you want to get rid of them, you have to delete them off of the device. Very handy feature, and I'm glad Garmin offers it. Now, if you found this video helpful, or maybe I just saved you $50 on a Maps Plus subscription, please consider supporting this channel. I could not do it without your help. There's no ads in this video because I'm all user supported, so thank you for that. And if you have your own custom map tips, leave them in the comments. I'm sure other people coming here looking for answers might find them useful. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you out on the trails.